This is Xpeedite Courier Software Salesperson Administration Tutorial Module.
Xpeedite maintains and manages payment commissions to your sales personnel. When a user is set as a salesperson in administration, the system monitors all orders that are set to be commissioned to that salesperson, and generates timely reporting for compensation. Let's set up a salesperson. A salesperson is just another system user with some differences. A salesperson can be attached to customers and is commissioned when those customers are billed. The process is the same as adding a user for the company. Start by clicking Administration from the main menu. From the Administration menu, click User. Upon entering the user's screen, you are greeted with the familiar Xpeedite search options to the top of the window, along with the print button to the top right of the screen, accompanied by the following search fields. User Group, this is a drop-down selection box with the following selection options. Company, select this if you are creating a user/salesperson for the courier company. Customer, select this if you are creating a user for a customer. Client, make this selection if the user you are creating is for a customer's customer. Search company text. Select company, though this is a drop-down selection box, your company's name will display here. Search user text. Active users only, this is a checkbox that allows you to isolate only active users for display. Drivers only, this is a checkbox that allows you to isolate only drivers for display. From the user group drop-down box, select company, and your organization's name will appear in a grid below. This grid will display the following fields: username, full name, address, city, state, zip, email, phone, fax, active. To the far right of page number and the print button, click the Add button. The following tabs will appear at the top of the window that opens: Basic Info, System Info, Permissions, Roles Info, Comments. These tabs help to separate and simplify the management of users within Xpeedite. To the bottom of this window, there is a Save button which is used to complete the transaction, and a Return button which is used to get back to your previous screen while disregarding any information you may have added. The Basic Info tab will be open on entry and displaying the following fields. User Group will display company as we chose company as our example. Had we chosen customer, that's what would be displayed here. All the fields from username down to state or province are shaded in pink, denoting they are required fields, and the entry cannot be saved unless they have verifiable information. Username, password, verify password, full name, company name, address, city, state, zip, email, phone, fax. Show quick start, this is a checkbox. Active, this is also a checkbox that can be used to make a user inactive, while allowing the user to continue to generate reports, and other pertinent functions. After the necessary information has been entered in the Basic Info area, you may feel the need to click Save. Don't just yet, go ahead and click the System Info tab. This area personalizes the way the system interacts with this user. The information entered here is specific to this user only. The following fields will appear. Weather Temperature Unit, this is a drop-down selection that allows you to select between Celsius and Fahrenheit. Weather. Search rows per page, type in the number of rows you wish to display on grids to a maximum of 100. Search rows per page for handheld, max 20, if the user is a driver with a handheld device, enter the number of lines that are to be displayed on his or her smartphone device. When placing a new order, the following are default values that can be set. Though these can be changed on the fly, They help the user work faster if they know what the most popular selections are and sets them. Default type of service, this is a service that you have already set up, and is accessed through a drop-down. Default vehicle, this is a vehicle that you have already set up, and is accessed through a drop-down. Auto print waybill, for most customers, the waybill is set to print automatically when the order is placed, that way it is ready with the parcel. When the order is called in however and the courier company enters it manually, they will mostly not want the waybill printed as it's doubtful the driver will pop in to get it before making the pickup. Waybill printer type, there are two options here, dot matrix and laser printers. Auto print label, for most customers the label is set to print automatically when the order is placed, so it is ready with the parcel. When the order is called in however, and the courier company enters it manually, they will mostly not want the label printed, as it's doubtful the driver will pop in to get it before making the pickup. After the necessary information has been entered in the system info area, you may once again feel the need to click save, but don't just yet. Please go ahead and click the Permissions Info tab. This is where you will determine what areas of the system you want the user to have access to. The following fields will appear. Contact Us list. Customers, add. Customers, edit. Invoices, edit. Invoices, view/entry. Orders, dispatch. Orders, edit. Orders, entry. Orders, print waybills. Orders, ready for dispatch view only. Orders, view. Reports, view. Sales associate. Users, activate/deactivate other users. Users, add. Users, edit. All are checkboxes. Select the appropriate one for the salesperson. Click the Roles Info tab to move to the next area of user setup. Here are the fields that will be available to you in this area. Social Security number. Pager. Carrier. Cell phone. Home phone. Emergency. Contact. Exempt. Driver info. As driver, this is a checkmark box. If selected, this user will be treated as a driver. Driver ID. As handheld. Driver's license. Commission rate. Special commission rate. Payout. Flat local payout. Administration fee. Deduction description, for such things as uniform, hats, radios, phones etc. Deduction amount. Deduction effective date, this displays a calendar for an effective start date. Deduction expiry date, this displays a calendar for an effective end date. Not available schedule, this displays a calendar of a full year for effective date selection when this user might not be available for work. Auto dispatch when order is placed. Auto dispatch from zip/postcode, this allows for auto dispatch areas to be set. When this is set, no dispatcher intervention is necessary. The system will automatically dispatch the correct orders to this user as he/she is a driver. The starting zip or postal code will be entered here. Auto dispatch to zip/postcode, this allows for auto dispatch areas to be set. When this is set, no dispatcher intervention is necessary. The system will automatically dispatch the correct orders to this user as he/she is a driver. The ending zip or postal code will be entered here. Salesperson info. As sales, this is to be checkmarked. When selected, this user will be treated as a salesperson. Sales ID. Commission rate. Dispatcher info. As dispatcher. Type of service. Vehicle. Order taker info. As order taker. After the necessary information is entered here, I understand the itching need to click save, but wait just a wee bit longer please, because the next tab has only one field. The comments field. This is where the real interesting information about this user will be entered. It is a massive field, with the purpose of allowing the administrator to add everything about this user they might otherwise forget over time. After you have satisfied yourself that the information you have so diligently entered is correct, go ahead and click that Save button. Here are a couple things to check if you don't get a message saying the user was saved successfully. Only 2 things typically prevent entries from being saved. If you happen to attempt the use of a username that has already been used in the system is the main one. Please try using letters and numbers combination as the username. The other is during the entry of a new user, the system defaults your company's zip code in the zip field. This has to be changed or just removed entirely. It should have been, however, if you were entering the user's correct address.
This is Xpeedite Courier Software. For more information, visit us at www.xpeedite.com or email us at customer.service@xpeedite.com.